Hi guys. All right, so this is going to be our next assignment in our poetry unit. This is going to be the first of 2 assignments this week. I'd like you guys to have this one done by Wednesday. Midnight is fine. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to choose one of these 3 poems. It might actually prompt you to log into Common Lit. That's just so that you have the text of the poems. You don't have to worry about answering the questions or anything like that. And then you're just going to very simply fill in the chart. For this last question here, this is going to link you to a list of figurative language. So just to give you an idea of what I'm looking for, here's a sample for you. And for this sample, my Chromebook will load. There we go. For this sample, I'm going to be reading There Will Come Soft Rains by Sarah Teasdale. And here is that. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. There will come soft rains, wartime. There will come soft rains and the smell of the ground, and swallows circling with their shimmering sound, and frogs in the pool singing at night, and wild plum trees in tremulous white. Robins will wear their feathery fire, whistling their whims on a low fence wire. And not one will know of the war, not one will care at last when it is done. No one would mind, neither bird nor tree, if mankind perished utterly. And spring herself, when she woke at dawn, would scarcely know that we were gone. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fill out this chart. So the first thing I want you to do is get rid of this text. Let's turn it back to black. Okay, so you're going to tell me which poem you read, and you can copy and paste it right into this box. Let's just make sure that we're removing the links. So the theme of this poem, to me, this poem seems to be talking about how, regardless of what happens with humanity, nature is going to continue on as it always has. So let's go ahead and write that. No matter what happens to mankind, nature will continue to survive. And then let's find a quote that supports that. So how about, I'm kind of torn between these two, but let's go with this. So we have to make sure we know the line. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So lines 10 through 11. And if you're using 2 lines, you want to add a slash in between them. So that way I know that there are 2 lines. And again, we're going to get rid of all this. You can really use whatever font you want as long as it's all uniform. I'm not really worried about it. Okay, so what is one example of figurative language used in the poem? So again, this is linked to this read, write, think list. And I mean, these should all be familiar with you, for you, familiar to you. There we go. So I saw there's a couple of examples of personification, but I'm going to go with this one here with the robins. If it will cooperate, that would be wonderful. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 6. Robins will wear their feathery fire. And 6. Okay. So the line I want you to also make sure that you tell me what kind of figurative language it is. Is an example of personification. So, right, the robin is wearing something, so that's showing that the robin is like a person. So how does this contribute to the meaning of the poem? So to me, I feel like she's using so I feel like she's trying to use personification to show us that like this is really this world that we live in belongs to the animals that live in it, not necessarily us, right? So she's talking about how the robin is wearing clothes, things like that, and it's not our place, right? So humans may cease to exist and the world not be affected at all because the animals are the ones who affected. And let's do nature. Okay. And then that's it. And then you're going to turn it in. I'm actually going to change the message here a little bit. No matter what happens to mankind, nature continues on unaffected. Because, I think that she mentions the fact that it's wartime on purpose, right? Like these wars are devastating to humans, but they really don't matter at all to nature, right? Nature continues on, and it always will. So that's it. I'm going to link this into your assignment document, and if we could have that done by Wednesday, that would be wonderful. As always, email me or text me with any questions that you may have. And we can do a Zoom call on Wednesday too for any questions that you'll have. All right, good luck, guys. I'll talk to you later.